Okay, I was starting out on the nature trail. I wanted to take you guys along. I've got, like maybe an hour before I have to eat. So it's like 11 o'clock. This is a good distraction for me. I do like walking at the gym on the treadmill, but then I'm typically watching television. And I like walking around my neighborhood, but then I'm definitely dodging cars. So the nature trail is really nice. It's a good walk all the way around, maybe 2,000 steps. So I thought, well, I'll take a little video of it, maybe 2.5 minutes each, so that I end up with about a 10-minute video, and you kind of have a sense of what it looks like around the nature trail. It's very quiet. Really lucky right now there's nobody here. There were a bunch of people at the gate. I wanted to show you that, but I didn't want to whip out my camera and start taking videos of people as they're leaving. Not everybody feels comfortable. There's a squirrel there. Temperature I think is probably in the 50s. It's Monday. I had an appointment to sign somebody up today, but they called me and they wanted to reschedule till Friday. And this guy has rescheduled quite a bit, so it may or may not go, but at least I got him down for Friday, and now it's supposed to rain on Friday, so a lot of the things I do outside I'm not going to be able to do, like paint the pool down on the ground. So this has got a lot of picturesque places here. People will come out here like to that meadow over there, and they'll do like wedding pictures or engagement pictures. There's generally about 25 deer out here, so it's kind of cool to look at. So I'm going to stop and then start it up again when I get further down the trail. Try not to make you sick there. So this was aptly called Pig Lake. That's what it's known for. When the farmers used to be here, the pigs used to come in and eat this like fauna growing on top of the water. And I can always imagine some big pigs out there swimming around grabbing that. Here's the nature course here. I'm going to continue while I don't see anybody. So this is the dirt trail. It's nice to walk around. And then it comes out to an asphalt area. So if you're in a wheelchair or something like that, you'd probably take the center path through the park. And you can see a lot of cool stuff on it still. But I'm taking the dirt path just to be easier on my knees and my back. A little more cushy. So yeah, go back around here. It'll take you back out to the lake. I mean, we're going out around one side of the lake. There's a little bench there. You can sit and relax. I almost never do that because I'm always out here. You can see the size of that lake was pretty big. And then right over there is part of the river. It's the McCullummy River, I believe. And I could be wrong, but I think it's the McCullummy. So up here is where I found a fox. There was a fox that was out on the trail, and the way it was kind of protecting the trailhead made me think that it might have babies over there, pups. So I'm gonna we'll try to insert that picture of that fox because it's pretty rare to find it, but you kind of got to know where it's living. And this is where I saw it over here. You can see little trails going off into the forest right there. I kind of like coming out here because of the tranquility, and normally I'm not filming, but I can hear the people behind me are just talking and talking and talking. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yesterday I came out here and there was somebody that had a speaker for his iPhone playing all kinds of terrible music, and I'm like, why don't you just enjoy the nature out here? I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. So I'm going to pause here for a second. Okay, I had to let that lady go by me. She's just talking on her phone, on speakerphone, so loud. And I just think sometimes people, I don't know, they've always got to be, you know, hooked in or whatever. Can't just walk around and be quiet. So she was kind of driving me nuts. So now I've been out here when it's raining, been out here when it's drizzly, been out here when there's frost on the ground, been out here in the evening, but I really do like it when it's raining. I mean, I've even brought my umbrella. Oh my gosh, here's another person. Oh, this is part of the river here. It goes on this one side of the bank here. Well, I don't see too many people ahead of me. That's what I was kind of looking for. Here's the river right here. There's a little swing right there. Oh, I can hear people coming up behind me on a bike. I see so many videos on YouTube where the guys are walking for 30 minutes to an hour and they don't run into anybody. They're in a very remote area. But here, this is a pretty popular nature trail. And, well, sometimes I even run into people that I know over here. But I like not to run into anybody so that I can just enjoy the view and stay on with my exercising. This is just like a little canal on this side. The river is over here behind this side. And you don't hear them too much right now, but in the spring that'll be full of frogs. You can actually see them with their eyeballs sticking out of the water. This is what I love right now. Nobody on the trail but me. There's that lady way up there that was talking so loud. I have been out here a couple of times where these branches have broken on this tree, and it literally sounds like lightning. It's amazing when it cracks and it falls, breaks off. This is not a place you want to be during the winter time, because during a storm, because they don't trim these trees or anything. They kind of let them fall. Wherever they fall, that's where they end up. They just leave them there. And so some of the trees have got branches that are dead. They're just hanging up there barely. We call those widow makers, because if it hits you in the head, you're gonna have a widow. So I'm gonna check my steps when I get to the back of the beginning of this trail. And if I'm under 5,000, I'll go around again. Maybe I'll even take videos of the quiet places again. Here comes somebody down here, a couple. So I don't like to take videos of couples. It might make them feel nervous for their privacy. So now I'm walking down the middle track, which is asphalted. This is great for people that have wheelchairs, or it's not as easy to get back here. You can ride this road It doesn't make a loop, it just comes straight out to the Pig Lake and then it goes back. So I had a guy walking in front of me. He was talking super loud. So I said, well, if he goes left, I'll go right. If he goes right, I'll go left. And so he did go right. So I thought, well, I'll take you guys down this little trail here for a couple of minutes till we run into the next person. When we come out here with my grandson, a lot of times we'll go down here just because of the stroller. But yesterday when we walked around the lake, or around the trail, we actually did the dirt track and it was fine. The stroller was able to make it no problem. Nice meandering path, and it's such an advantage to have that in our little town. They used to have a little hut over here. Kind of looked like a Native American hut, but that's long gone. As I've been saying, I've been coming out here for like 20 years. Used to be right there. It's gone. I heard of a family, husband and wife got divorced, and so the wife with her sons used to go out to a park. It was like in North Carolina or something, and they would put up little fairy houses and like a door on a knot in a tree, and you could open it up and there'd be like a fairy inside there. And then I remember they were doing this all kind of in the night kind of things, just to bring happiness to people. And then the Park Service came out, or somebody had told them about it. So they came out and ripped all that crap out of there. I thought, that's pretty bad. So, see that happen in California. But I was really shocked to hear that it happened there.